You look prettier with a smile on your face. Not even a compliment is accepted anymore. These are some of the most common phrases that we, women, since a very young age, are used to listening to almost every day. When going to the school, to the market, or to basically anywhere. Gender stereotypes and sexism. I have a very clear example of a gender stereotype, and this is because it's my very own experience. My uncle works near to my grandmother's house, and even though he is a full-grown man, he still depends on my grandmother to do some things, to buy food, or just do some things. So my grandmother prepares him the food, takes it where he is to his shop, and washes the dishes for him. Even though he lives in another house, in his own house, and he's the big and old enough to do those things by himself. What my uncle truly think about women is that we are supposed to take care of the kids, clean the house, and prepare the food. Just that. We cannot do anything else in our lives or be someone important in the life. So when I have to see those things or I have to watch those moments, I get very, very angry. What is a gender stereotype? A gender stereotype, according to the United Nations of Human Rights, is a generalized view or preconception of attributes or characteristics. It is harmful when it limits women's and men's capacity to develop their personal abilities, pursue their professional careers, or even to make choices about their lives. Now, sexism. Sexism is a prejudice or discrimination, and it is based on sex or gender. And this is especially against women and girls. In the next topic, we are going to discuss some ways we can help to make an action or to stop violence against women. Preventing and combating violence against women. As stated by the WHO, which is the World Health Organization, a femicide is that violence against women, and it comprehends a wide range of acts. And this goes from verbal harassment and other forms of emotional abuse to daily physical or sexual abuse. More specifically is the intentional murder of women just because they are women. As this is a very big and troublesome problem to fix from one day to another, I'm just going to say some things, some ways, some little actions, some small solutions we, all the society, can do to change the situation, to stop the violence against women, because the situation needs to change. To change the environment of our current society. Challenge yourself and speak out about violence at home. Listen to girls' experiences of violence and their solutions. Engage boys and young men to become agents of change. Promote gender equality and women's human rights to whomever you can tell. Report it if you witness sexual harassment in your school or workplace. Avoid buying music that glorifies the sexual violence and the objectification of women. Because we are not objects. We cannot be seen as objects. And never commit or accept acts of violence. Our next and last subtopic, the empowerment of women. This is a process by which women gain power, take control over their own lives, and acquire the ability to make strategic choices. In this context, training, awareness raising, building self-confidence, and actions to transform gender discrimination and inequality are important tools for empowering women and girls to claim their rights and needs. We need to finish the violence, the mistreatment, the discrimination, the bad and weak image as we are portrayed. This is something that all women are tired of. We are tired of living with fear, or of having to live with fear every day, of going to the streets and just go to the cinema or to the school or to the markets or to wherever, because it really doesn't matter where. We are scared of being abused or being murdered, or maybe both, and knowing that if someday something like that happens to us, nobody will do anything. That's why we should all work together to stop this from happening. We should all raise awareness about this topic, and about the possible actions or small solutions we can do to contribute to help. My question is, do you have the guts or do you not care? Are you going to help? My name is Celine Lemus. Thank you for joining me and listening to my speech.